So sometimes it's difficult to find the balance between, social life and family life, and that guilt feeling is killing us, especially when we are young parents and our baby is very very little and very vulnerable, and all depending on you. Especially if you're breastfeeding, it can be really tricky. So usually you just do things with your baby all the time, but step by step, you will feel comfortable leaving them, and you just have to give yourself uh, like a right for it, because you are like a separate person and your baby is separate person. And yes, you are connected, like there's no stronger connection than between mom and baby, but that connection won't be broken if you just go out, if you find time for yourself. Even at home, you don't have to go out sometimes. It's a case of asking your husband to have a baby for you, and take the baby for a walk, or take a baby for a drive to McDonald's, to a driveway. And in that time you find time to have a bath with bubbles, and maybe a glass of bubbly, and maybe some candles, just for you to relax without feeling guilty that this time you're not spending with your children, because you just can't possibly be a parent, active parent, 24/7. Everybody needs to recharge batteries, everybody needs to rest, and we all need a break from just being mom. And I think as soon as we realize that, as soon as we agree that this is how it is, and you find this right balance, and you will hear the word balance from me a lot, because this is the secret to happy life, in my opinion. Just to find balance in your life, in everything you do. And if you finding problem, if you're finding hard to not feel guilty, you need to really work in your head, and just maybe start I don't know, writing a diary, and write like the worst possible scenarios. What could happen if you go out and leave your baby with even your husband or your mom, or your sister? And if you write these things down, and they become visible, and they become like maybe ridiculous in a way, you might just laugh at yourself and think, this is not gonna happen. They're not gonna choke. They're not gonna suffocate. They're not gonna hurt themselves, because you're not there. And this guilt feeling slowly and slowly will go away. So my advice is start from little steps, and like I've mentioned, ask your husband to take them for a short walk, when you can just sit down with a glass of water, or a coffee, or a nice glass of wine, if you fancy one, and read a book for half an hour, or have that bath, or go for a walk, or go for a run, or find something that you find uh, interesting for you, that you find that makes you happy. And I trust me, you will feel better. You will feel so much better, because we need that time to just relax, and we need that time to separate ourselves from being a mom, from being a dad, and find who am I, because sometimes we get lost in the parenthood, and we don't even know who we are, who we were before, and who we are besides being mom and dad. And I think the secret to not feeling guilty is to start as early as possible. Start little steps, 5, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, and then an hour. And then, like when you're a pro like me, you can even go crazy and go for, a full weekend just with your friend. And when you come back, you feel amazing. You feel like a new person. You feel like, oh my gosh, I needed this so much. And you come stronger. You are better mom. You are better wife. You are better parent and better friend, and you're a better employee, and you just see everything in a better perspective. So I highly recommend time for yourself, no guilt, just enjoyment, just feeling this light and fluffy feeling that you are yourself again. And trust me, you will feel so much better. So my advice, don't feel guilty. Go, start from little step. Communicate with your partner, your family, and compromise, because sometimes, or sometimes your plans and your partner's plans might clash, and this is like, oh, what are we gonna do, So try to plan things ahead. Put them in your calendar or a weekly planner as early as you can. Then you don't plan things in the same time. But stay strong. Don't give up on your adventure as a just not just a parent. So yeah, that's all from me. Thanks for listening, guys, and see you next time. Bye.